things for their country, difficult things for their countries. And I just want to repeat what I think is the key thing about this COP. We've given ourselves the tools to fix the problem. We haven't fixed the problem, but we now have a tool. And remember what I always say about
Boris is on the telly
80% of our energy came from coal,
talking about
40%
climate change.
1%. Countries around the world can see that trajectory.
Somebody's just asked him what would he give the results of COP26 from 1 to 10. Well, I'd give it 1.
To help those countries who find it difficult to move beyond coal, to decarbonise. And that's the exciting agenda that COP26 in Glasgow has.
But I feel that
and that's what we're going to be building on. And
we shouldn't be trying to limit it to 1.5. We should be trying to limit it to 0% interest, increase, I should say, instead of 1.5. 1.5 is dangerous.
The deal. It's. Where are you? Where are you? I don't do this sort of numbers.
I mean, what's going on there?
I think my last number was a 6 out of 10 chance of success.
Climatically.
I think it's over. The outcome is over 6 out of 10. How about that?
We're already suffering the effects of climate change. And if 2015 and the predictions of scientists in 2006-ish come true,
countries are saying, I mean, they have said that this has really moved things forward in terms
we've already passed the point of stopping global warming. And that's an insanity. We've got to do everything possible to reverse the rise in temperatures. Plain and simple as that.
Thank you, Steve Swift of the Times.
I'm going there. Because these people are idiots anyway.
Would you make more stringent climate change targets?
All of them.
Such a trade deal, fading out of coal as part of that.
They're all. No, I'm not going. What they're actually doing is they're worrying about not people's lives, but the monetary economic system that they themselves are trapped in. That's what they're worrying about.
First of all, on India and our relations with India, we've got a great relationship with India, and I don't think there's any particular need to introduce this into the discussion about our bilateral relations, because I think Narendra Modi can see the advantages for India in going down the track that he's now on. And don't forget, India made a pretty impressive.
The only thing that India's worried about is the monetary economic system and how they're going to survive in it. That's what they're worried about. How they're going to produce enough to make a profit enough to feed the people.
The actual commitments, the solid commitments that India made.
It shouldn't be like that. That system of struggling to feed the people
Prime Minister Modi is actually producing on his One World initiative.
Something from antiquity.
Solar power program.
We are in, as I've said many times, the third millennium.
They're going to make a lot more progress. The UK, as I said,
this 21st century is the beginning of the third millennium. And we're still savages.
In finance, we want to help and be part of the coalitions that are trying to take countries forward. And on your point about what may or may not
trying to take countries forward. You can't take countries forward when they're stunted by the monetary economic system.
But I will say no more than that, if that's all right, Steve. Thanks, Mr. So I think firstly, in terms of India, I want to echo that because India is committed to actually really quite ambitious 2030 emission reduction targets, and they've said that 50% of their power sector will be from renewables by 2030. I mean, that is really very, very big, and I think we should commend them for that. I spent a lot of time talking to R.K. Singh, the Power Minister, and the UK government is working with India through Mission Innovation 2 and other initiatives as well. So I think that's important to recognise. In terms of
what happened to the environment when there was no transportation, plane transportation, and everybody stayed at home? Well, didn't you feel as though the air was cleaner?
I think that it is about personal choice, but what you need to do is obviously incentivize.
What we need is a global reaction which puts everybody minimising to the maximum their carbon footprint, and that's what happened in the pandemic.
We had very little offshore wind, and
we had to stay at home, and we lowered our carbon footprint without really realising it, because we were trapped in our homes.
Even further, because there is appetite within the sector. Thanks very much.
But the thing is, the world became a cleaner place almost instantaneously, because we weren't producing the carbon dioxide and the pollutants that we were normally producing. What we have to do is create a system whereby
what would you say to those people who think that you've got it wrong?
Every human being is fed, every human being is clothed, and every human being is housed in a 21st century global civilization. And the only way to achieve that is not through capitalism, but through sharing everything. All resources have to be shared instead of having to pay for things. But all our world leaders are trapped in the monetary economic system, and us lot have to suffer.
That was a pretty massive thing to do, and massive, but it's made some small contribution. And as for your question about Her Majesty, I just want to say that I know that everybody would be wanting to offer their best wishes to Her Majesty the Queen, and I just wanted to reassure everybody by saying that I did see the Queen for an audience last week on Wednesday in Windsor, and she's very well. So I just it shouldn't need saying, but I just wanted to say it anyway. Okay, everybody. I think that's. I'm so sorry. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
Boris Johnson, the British Prime Minister, and Alex Shermer, of course, the COP26 president, just ending that press conference.
COP26,
about 45
100% failure.
A few questions
Big
for,
F.
for our watchers around the world on a sleaze scandal that's taken
Not that big F.
in recent days.
You know,
here,
just
but of course, a lot of questions
big F for
on
failure.
the impact of the COP deal from yesterday. Let us
Because
bring in Seppi Golzari-Munro from the Energy and Climate
1.5 is just not good enough.
They were asked, both of them really, about
it's
the
a joke.
The change of wording in Culm. We heard the British Prime Minister saying he didn't think there was that much difference.
What else can I say?
Phasing out. Alex Shermer,
they're all idiots and they won't grow hemp.
There was a time when he thought the deal really was in jeopardy for about an hour.